All right, everybody, welcome back to Bull Cowboys Workshop. Today we're going to be working on our 2016 Road Glide. What we're working on today is putting an audible alarm on the bike itself. Now Harley comes factory with an alarm sensor on it already. The sensor detects movement and it flashes the lights. That's good. I'd like a little bit of a chirp to it just to make sure that people understand that they stay away from it. So far what we've done is we've removed the rear saddlebag, and then we pulled the side panel off. The saddlebag comes off with pins, pretty easy. And then this side panel right here comes off with, you just pop it right off. There's little pins that hold it in. It's not a big deal. Just be careful where you lay your parts down. You don't want to get them scratched up or anything like that. So once you get your side panel off, you can see there's all your compartment in here. This piece right here is actually your alarm sensor for the Harley Davidson. So this panel right here detects motion. It's kind of gyro sensor in there, and as you move it around, it'll actually set it off. Right now, when you set it off, it's only flashing lights. It's not that big of a deal, but I want a little bit, like I said, I want a little bit more to it. So this plug right here is your factory alarm plug. This plugs into you can buy the Harley Davidson plug. I think it's about the Harley Davidson module with the siren on it. I think it's about $100. That's fine, that's cool. I paid $5 for a piezo siren from Radio Shack. This one is 102 decibel. They have them for 108. I just like this because it was a nice compact unit, a little square. It fits nice and neat up inside there for me. So it works out really well. I like to retain a lot of my factory hardware and equipment, so I don't like cutting things. I'll show you that in a second. But as you can see, it's a nice compact little square. It'll fit up nicely behind our cables right here, and it'll stay put right there. Now, it'll stay in there. I'm actually going to get some double stick tape later to hold it in. But for now, not a big deal. I have my battery charger on there, which the cords from that will actually hold it in place pretty well. It's pretty easy. It's a 2-lead wire. And then on here, they'll see there's 3 leads on here. There's a red, a green and white, and a black. Get some clips. Now on this bike, your black is going to be your neutral, but you want to use the ground, which the ground is actually going to be the red, the green with the white stripe on it. So let me peel this back a little bit. And like I said before, I like to retain my factory wiring stuff, so I don't want to cut any of the wiring or remove this plug. So what I got here is wire taps. What the wire tap does, I'll show you here in a second. What the wire tap does is it actually allows you to tap into an existing wire without actually cutting it. That's these little bad boys here, also available from Radio Shack. Get this bag open, show you what they look like. So basically, it's a little clip. So you slide your existing wire into the side like this. You put your new wire in, and it taps onto that same existing wire. All you do is squeeze them together and fold this over. The good part about this is that you don't have to cut your original wiring, and it actually doesn't cut the wiring when you fold it over. What it does is it pinches past the shielding on it, your rubber shielding here. It pinches the rubber shielding and causes it to penetrate. In order to take this off, you just flip it open and pull this pin out, and you can wrap it up with some electrical tape when you're done. So it'll still retain its original hardware without actually having to cut the wire. Are you cutting the sheeting a little bit? A little bit, yes. It's not really that big of a deal, I don't think. But other people may disagree with me. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed these wires up through here. I'm going to clip the ends off of these because I don't need the exposed wire. Feed these up through here, and then we'll use one of our clips here. We'll do the red one first, or actually we'll do the black and green one first, so I hope it still works because I dropped it. And they only go on one way. You see there's one hole on that side, but if you look on the other side, there's 2 holes. So make sure when you put it on the direction you want to put it on, so you don't have to redo it. I've had to redo these many times in the past. Alright, we'll feed this up through here. Take our black wire, put it in there. Remember, for this project, you're going to be using the green and white wire as your negative, and you'll be using the red as the red. Put that on there, we squeeze it tight, give it a little tug, make sure it has a good clip on it. It does. And then we're going to fold this over, keeps it nice and neat. So now you have it on there, it's really nice and neat. You can see the black wire feeds in there real slick and easy. We'll do the same thing for the red one. Again, make sure you got them facing the right direction. Which we do. Slide that in there. Get that one on there. Give it a little squeeze with the pliers. Make sure it's in all the way. There we go. A little squeeze with the pliers. Again, give it a tug. Make sure it made connection. And then put that in there. And then we'll put this back in. Now everything is all nice and neat, tucked away. We just slide this up under here. And that's really all there is to it. It's a very, very, very simple install. Let's give the bike a shake to make sure it works. I left my keys inside, so you'll be able to hear it. I hope it's not too loud on the video. There you go. I won't set the alarm off because it's kind of loud. But that is a very simple audible alarm installation for your 2016 Harley Road Glide. And again, you can see how it tucks in there real nice and neat, fits up underneath there. You don't even know it's there. The other cables are going to hold it in place, and then you're good to go. If you wanted to wrap all that up with electrical tape to make it keep it clean and stuff, you could do that too. I probably will, just to keep it cleaned up nice and neat. But you can see how it fits in there real nice. You can't even tell it's there. And the taps, once I wrap that with electrical tape, black electrical tape, you won't even know it was tapped. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. We got more stuff we're going to do. I got to show you an install video on a custom garage door button we installed. It looks really nice, very stealthy, very clean. You don't even know it's there, using the factory equipment and everything. So stay tuned, and I'll be posting that one soon. Thanks, guys.